Alright, in this video we are going to change the banners that go across the front of the website. And so to do that, we're starting from our WordPress dashboard again, and we'll go over here to image slider. On some other sites it may say layer slider, so we're going to click on that. On this side it's image slider. And what this is going to do is it's going to bring up, I'm using what's called the layer slider plugin. Plugins are basically apps for your website. The same way an app adds functionality to a phone, a plugin adds functionality to a website. I use layer slider and I like it. So this is our home slider. You can create as many as you want to. You can put them where you want to. All you got to do is take this little short code right there, copy and paste it where you want it. I have this one built for the home page. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to load our home page slider. And so let me just explain what this is right here. This right here is the slides that we have, slide number 1, and then slide number 2. You click on whichever one you want to edit. I have the background for this slide, this big mountain range right here. And to do that, you just click right here, select the image that you want. If you want to link this to another page, for example, if this were, this is when Misfits Become Kings, the trailer. So you want to link that to maybe Amazon or the shop that you have on your site where this book is. You put that URL in right here, and that'll link it to that page whenever someone clicks on this picture. You select the transitions right here. I keep it simple. Everything I do is like crossfading, and that's what I like to do. And so when I select crossfading, I select apply to others because I think it's clean and it makes it look good. And that'll apply it to every slide I have. You scroll down here. This is like a preview for the slide. You scroll down a little further. The reason it's called layer slider is because you can add different layers to your images. So this is layer 3 right here. You can name these whatever you want to. So here's a different name. And maybe you want to see which one that is. Maybe you forgot. So let's hide that layer. And that appears to be the video right there. Let's go up to layer 2. Well, which one is this one? Let's hide that one. Oh, it was right here. That's what that is. So we'll unhide that. And then, I'm sorry, layer 1 is the video. The other one just reacted to it. So we'll hide that, and that's the video itself. And you can, put an iframe in here for a video on top of your slider. You can put in text right here. That's when Misfits Become Kings. That's what it says. And play around with the styles is basically, the colors, the size of the font, where it is, and you can drag that wherever you want to. And you can do that infinitely. On this slide, there's one layer, it says Mark Casto Ministries, and I can put it where I want to. And once you do anything, you just save your changes, and that's how the slide works. So let's go look at the slider settings. And from the beginning, this is where you find out how big your slider is. So if you want an event graphic and you want to go ahead and put everything on there and you want it to fit perfectly, the event graphic is 1200 pixels by 700 pixels. It's responsive, so as the screen gets bigger or smaller, the image gets bigger or smaller and fits right. And the settings for this one, they're already set. You can go through and look at them, or someone else can go through and look at them. I have it set here to play videos automatically. And so let's go create a new slide. So slide number 3. Let's click to set a background image, and this brings up your media library. This cool event right here. Let's make that the background. Actually, let's not make that the background because that's kind of a smaller image. Let's go find that other large image that I used a little bit ago. Scroll down. Let these images load. Here it is. So this is an image that'll fit across the whole thing. And so that shows your background right there. Remember, you set that right there. You can link it to another page right here. And then I already have this first layer here, and I just want to put text there. So, here's Mark's text about stuff, and it'll show up automatically up here in this top left corner. And so you just drag it where you want to. You can link the whole picture, or you can just link this layer. So if you want to link just where it's, maybe you want to say click here, you can put in that URL right here on the layer link. And then let's go to styles. I want it to be centered from left to right. So instead of just guessing where it's at right here, I'm going to put 50% instead of the pixels, and that'll make it perfectly centered. If I want to change anything about what this looks like, let's go to move it down so we can see it happen. If I want to change anything about what this looks like, I just do it right here. Say I want the background to be white. I'll put that background white right there. Say I want the font to be, purple, some other color. I do that right there. And when you click off of it, it changes. Say I want there to be a padding around it. And padding is, it adds space in between the end of the text and where the white is. So we're just going to put 10 all the way around. And see, that puts some space between that. I want the size of the font to be bigger, so I'm just going to put 48 right there. And that makes a bigger font. And so when you've done that, you've added a layer, and you've added some text to the layer, and it looks neat. So maybe this is a brand new event, and you want it to show up as the first thing people see when they come to your site. That's easy. You just come up here to where the slides are, and you just drag it to the front. And once you drag it to the front, you save it, and that'll save. And then we go back to your home page right here, and we reload it, and when it comes up, the new slide should be the first thing that people see. There it is, Mark's text about stuff. There's your brand new slide. And again, you can add anything you want here. And this particular one is 1200 pixels by 700 pixels. And it'll get bigger or smaller depending on what you're trying to do with it.